And welcome to another edition of International Soccer Break. I'm your host, Sahil, here with Rahi and Ishana, and we are talking Premier League. There was a title this weekend. Ishana, who won?
Oh, let's just I don't even know why we're covering this. Who won? I don't know. Could it be Manchester City? I think so. Let's just say, for all of you out there who don't know, someone was a very happy camper this weekend.
Ishana's not Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal. Ooh, where'd that come from? A Man City fan.
I know, but I don't understand how you're excited when you know it's going to happen from the day the season starts.
I mean, because we did not. I mean, look at the way it shook out. It was such a close title race. You know, we had Liverpool, then we had Arsenal and City, and, you know, the last day was a packed day. We had both games going on simultaneously. We had Klopp's last day, full of emotion. It was like, for once, I feel like nothing is better than a close race. It makes like someone like me who, to be honest, favors international tournaments way more than leagues.
Okay, but it was close, but it wasn't ever out of it. It was never in doubt. I mean, it was close, but you never thought City would lose this title. From the day the season started, I never thought, there was not one moment, 1 hour, 1 day when I thought City's not going to win this title.
But down to the wire, I mean, playing against Tottenham, winning when they're away, that was a huge gamble. That was not in the bag.
Yeah, that's true. That Son miss against Tottenham.
They would have come back. Had Son tied it, they would have found a winner.
Honestly, like, circling back just a second, in that game, when Ederson got hurt and was taken out and Ortega had to come in, like, I really thought we were screwed. I was very nervous, and
have faith in Ortega. Have faith in Ortega. He helped.
I mean, those saves were amazing, but when that happened, I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah. So anyway, for those who weren't aware of this or live under a rock, Man City won again, 4 out of 5 Premier League titles. That's pretty incredible, guys, if you think about that.
I mean, a first of its kind. It's historical.
Is it historic or historical? I always get confused.
Well,
it will be historical, and it's historic.
Okay, there we go.
It will go down in history.
What do you have to say about this, Rahi? You're not an Arsenal fan. I know we have relatives that are, but you yourself are not.
Yeah. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I think as an Arsenal fan, you should be happy that you didn't lose the title. Man City won the title. You did everything you could do. You just lost the title to a team that is historically good, that is unbelievable in how they're able to turn it on late. And this is what we talked about earlier in the season. There were some games that they lost, that Arsenal beat them, and you think, is that the title gone? And the answer is no, because City knows how to turn it on when it matters most. And think about this last run they've had over the past 2 months. Haven't made one error, and they deserve to win. It's a team that's so complete. They're so together. They're so well coached.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally agree, but I want to say two things. First of all, I think speaking to the team chemistry, when people are, for example, Haaland has, you know, there were a lot of easy chances towards the end of the season that he missed that he would normally, you know, he would sink those. But then you have players like Foden, Rodri, Guardiola, who just like decided to keep scoring and scoring suddenly, who step up and are so clinical. And like, I gotta say, I mean, Foden is like, the English national team as a team is not my favorite team, being American. You know, there's a rivalry, but Foden as an individual player has like really, really risen. And I am scared because Pep found his strength playing in the center. And now I'm scared going into the Euro because this could be England's secret weapon. And, you know, I just think too, it is, you know, I watched the documentary, and
how many times have you seen the documentary, by the way?
I've actually only seen it once, but there was one clip where they were all debating like who they'd rather face, a hippo and a crocodile. And I probably watched that clip like 500 times because it was so funny and entertaining. But the thing is like they actually get along. I mean, poor De Bruyne has to go and now play with his Belgium squad. They all hate each other. Like, it's like It's like he's
By
like,
the way,
man,
Shauna put out a video that the Belgian squad all hates each other. We can ask Belgians out there, but I do think some of them do like each other anyway. But like, so we'll continue on that front.
for
Well,
sure.
But to the point. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think the team chemistry is obviously evident for City, and to win 4 out of 5, obviously you have to have a fantastic manager. Is Pep the best manager in the world? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, may, no,
club
maybe?
manager, absolutely. He's the best club manager in the world. He's probably the best living manager. You might say Ancelotti is a different kind of manager, but very good in his own way. And what he's done for Real Madrid is impressive, managing those personalities. But if you had to choose one manager to coach your team for the next 40 years, it would be Pep.
I mean, Sir Alex Ferguson is still alive.
Well,
Good for him.
I was gonna say too, like Ferguson with United treble, like we're seeing obviously a lot of similarities. I will be honest, I really thought they would maybe get the treble again. So I'm a little disappointed because I really thought that was like, to be honest, I think getting out in the Champions League is more of a surprise to me them. I thought they would have a tougher time winning the league than winning the Champions League. And so
John Stones in his interview right after the match said he was disappointed that they didn't win the Champions League. Okay, so for those other teams out there, right? So here's the question we want to ask today before ending the episode. Has City's dominance ruined the league? Because, like Rahi said, he knew they would win right from the beginning. Ishana, you being a huge City fan, you maybe weren't as convinced, but what do you guys think about this?
Okay, personally, I don't, because City is actually what got me into the Premier League more, and the reason that is because first of all, everybody's rising to the occasion. It's, you can make the same argument about the US women's national team of, the competition is just heating up. Secondly, these are tight races. I mean, Arsenal 2 points. This isn't like, these aren't landslides here. This is and this is exciting. I mean, I saw this great meme where like, I don't know, they pose with actors and like the Liverpool actor was like, whoa, I just disappeared. But it's true. Like that's what is created with this. And if anything, I think it is now, yes, they're the team to beat and it makes everything more exciting. And I don't think it's that different than, Ferguson's like Man U, for example, having their moment and their streak, and like it's just happening now.
I think it's different from Ferguson's Manchester United because those teams I felt won the league and the league wasn't as strong in my opinion. What City has done, to your point, is make the league incredibly strong, incredibly competitive. So they've laid the gauntlet down that if you want to compete with us, you have to be excellent. And what that's done is you have an Arsenal team that, forget what you may or may not think about Arsenal, but they're a good team. They play well. They're fun to watch. Of course, Liverpool's been excellent. Look at Aston Villa. Look at even Tottenham at times this year, right? Watching Newcastle, watching Brighton. There's so many teams in the league that you'll watch that are so impressive. Crystal Palace ending the season. So I think the league has gotten so much better. This is very different than at times we've seen in Spain, Real Madrid and Barcelona, far and away above everybody else. At times in Germany, no, not this year, with Bayern Munich, where there's a huge gap. The league has become so competitive and so interesting to watch. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with what City has done by changing the standard a bit. Those United teams playing this City team, honestly, would get thrashed.
Oh, bold statement, but bold statement.
I mean, Ferguson's an incredible manager, and I forgot.
No. You got to stick to your guns.
I'm sorry, but
don't. Shauna, do you think that? Of course, she's a City fan.
No, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I think I mean, Pep is amazing, but I do also feel like they have gotten really lucky with these players. Like, even if you look at the players, there's no like major, even Haaland, even though he's a star, there's no egos really. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like everybody's on the same playing field, and you know, like it's such a, in fact, like I don't know what's gonna happen with Bernie, but I don't want anyone to leave. Like I really like them all individually, and it's it's hard to kind of say that, I think, about a full squad. And yeah, I mean, like you said, like Aston Villa, they're going to the Champions League now for the first time. Like it's just, I'm all also for underdogs. This is like pretty much the only winner I support, but aside from the U.S. women's national team, but I like, it's also creating opportunities, I think, for these other teams to step up. And
All right, so both of you, both of you think that City has basically made the league better. So yeah, that's out there. Fans out there, if you disagree with that, please let us know in the comments. If you agree, please let us know in the comments. And if you're enjoying these videos, please go and subscribe to the channel. More to come as we get ready for a big summer of soccer. Before I finish up, Ishana, this is your day because your team won. Who would you rather encounter, a hippo or a crocodile? Let's end with that.
Oh my God. Well, as they all say, a hippo is the most dangerous animal in the world. So I think crocodiles, like people see them in Florida and they're fine. So croc.
Are those called alligators? But anyway, well, I'm not the
Oh,
expert. Not the expert
no.
on that.
Wait, no, those
Are
are
they?
alligators.
Are they
I think.
alligators? Do we know that? Anyway, whatever. See you guys all next time.